Hello everybody, today we're talking about the eternal problem of which comes first, the chords or the tune. And for most people who write music, it's sort of a weird conversation between the two, because you come up with a tune and you sort of come up with the chords sometimes simultaneously, sometimes separately, sometimes afterwards, and then the chords influence the tune and the tune influences the chords, and it sort of goes back and forth like that. And I thought this is quite interesting. Maybe we should have a little phrase and see how that sort of works its way out and go through the process, but just in a tiny little bit. So what I've got going, what I thought I'd do is a very simple phrase. Okay, C, D, E flat, C, G, E flat, A. First of all, it's fairly clear what the home chord is going to be. It's definitely got a very strong C minor thing going for it. If you look at the notes we're using, there you go. Look, there's a C, there's an E flat, there's a G. There's a sort of D in there, but it's a sort of almost like a little passing D, and then we end up on the A natural. What we're actually using scale-wise, therefore, is pretty much like an ascending melodic minor, which is also known as a jazz minor. People refer to it as the jazz minor. So it's this. What's really nice about this, so what is it's half minor and half major. No, it's neither major nor minor, and it's a really popular place to be if you work in film and games and television, things like that. Harmonically, things which shift back and forward between the two is really good. It's really good. It really works well. It sort of slightly undermines the tonality, but in a very sort of nice, positive, warm, tonal sort of way. So let's have a look at what we can do with this chord-wise. So obviously, if we're going to start on a C minor, and then if you're going to an A, logically you'd go to a chord 4, which is F major. So you go from a C minor to an F major. You can have all kinds of fun with it. So what you end up saying to yourself is, okay, do I want to go? You see, I'm also dropping the C to the B flat. It's sort of walking down, which works. Because also that's passing through an E flat. Look. Then you can go up to A. Or you can go down to the A flat. Little suspension in there. Down to a G minor. That's nice. Oh, the phone's ringing. Hello? Hello, yes. No, I'm not free to do Star Wars. Stephen, stop bothering me at work, please. Sorry. Rings up all the time, demanding I do this next Star Wars film for him. I'm just not interested in Star Wars. Okay. You can do it the other way around too. You say we did it, the bottom half was major and the top half was minor. Go to an A minor. flat. What are you looking for when you're doing this is notes in, what note in the tune can be, because you need whatever the main melody notes are, have to work with the main harmonic notes you have going on chordally. So, but it doesn't have to be big chords. It can be implied chords. It can be a pedal note. It can be anything. You can play around that. Also, what you're doing is going, you're changing it each, so the essence of it remains the same, but each time you're making a little change to it, so therefore it develops. So if your main idea is down to, E minor, A flat. There's a good idea coming here. Oh, that's quite nice. Okay, so we go from C minor, walk it down to A flat, little sus2, then back to E flat. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, and thus you go on, and it's there's another decision which we haven't quite made yet as well. You may have noticed as we're playing this, is it in 3/4 or is it in 4/4? Does it go like this? Da 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 da, 1, 2, 3. Etc. Or is it 4/4? So you go. I think 4/4 really. But I'm quite taken with the. Quite like that 3/4-ish thing. So in these we've only been playing with this for a few minutes, but it's a tiny little phrase, but it could equally well be the cornerstone of a film. It's sort of got that uplifting quality to it. It has that ambiguity between the sort of major and minor thing, which gives you quite a lot to play with. And although I've been slightly incoherent while playing away, I hope you've got the gist of what I was trying to do, which is to show how sometimes the harmony modifies the melodic line and sometimes the melodic line leads the harmony, and often it's a conversation between the two, and it also gives you all that room to develop your idea and to turn it into something bigger than it was to start with. Does that make sense? Maybe I should stick to the ukulele. Hope that was useful, and I'll see you again next week, same time, same place. So don't forget, if you find this kind of tutorial useful, why don't you pop over to our website and sign up for free and register, come inside, and we'll provide you with lots more interesting things and treats and lots more tutorials. You can't possibly miss it. So click the button and come and register and get some more stuff for free. See you soon.